Agency. Shall we have Malu now from IFAD? He's a quality control person and task master from the Grant Secretariat. Okay.
Each of you hold the screen. I'm sorry, I still have to use this. First and foremost, I'd like to thank Samson Bennett for hosting us here. I have Googled Infosys for the last 1 year. I'm glad I'm living now in Infosys. And what I see, I like. Secondly, I'd like to thank William Ndavi for having himself here. These guys from the CGIR are always in a run. They've got a very tough life, I can assure you. But the fact that he availed himself today, I believe it's a clear indication of his commitment to the cause. Now, my role here, I told Billy, I came here to sit and listen because I need to be educated a lot. I think I could be the only person here who is a bit behind in all these global platforms, information technologies, and extension services. When it comes to the technology and the extension farmer interface, I could be the weakest person in this group. But I'll try my level best to justify why I stand here. The reason why I'm here is basically you've got the global consultation, but I'd like to bring it down to a pilot. Whatever will come out of this discussion, I believe we'll be able to say we've got the following opportunities which can be piloted. And when they are piloted, we'll require a small proposal which will be discussed elsewhere, will be thrown into a bag, will be assessed competitively, and if it measures to the requirements of those who have got the big money, then it could be funded. I don't know. He calls me task master. But I'm still not, because I have got nothing to be tasked. Now, I think IFAD focus is smallholder farm. And when we talk about IFAD, there are three series of words which follow: smallholder farmer, poverty reduction, and food security. If you remove one of those, then IFAD will not listen to you. So in this context, I would like to bring forth the fact that IFAD focus is support the smallholder farmer to reduce poverty and try to achieve food security. Now, one should appreciate the smallholder agriculture remains the main source of livelihood for the rural poor, not only in India, but worldwide. However, the success in providing the avenue out of poverty for smallholder agriculture has been less successful than has been expected, although there are, of course, success stories. You'll notice that the focus has been technology at the farmer extension interface. However, what we require is now technology to shift from technology transfer to information sharing, where decisions are based on informed knowledge. Now, the smallholder agriculture is, as has been practiced, it has been seen as the smallholder agriculture has been treated as the system, but it should be part of the system, of a bigger system. And therefore, what I would say is that the smallholder agriculture should be embedded in a production to consumption framework in which the actors in the whole value chain have got sustainable markups. Whatever they do, they must make some profit. Without that profit, somebody somewhere will drop out of the line. And if it's a line and one drops, then there's a gap. So there must be sustainable markups across all the value chain actors. And these markups must be based on payment of market services. I don't think we should expect what they used to call subsidies. No, there must be a system where the players are able to pay for their services based on their needs, not supply. Now, in this case, each stakeholder is a valued member of the value chain, is invaluable. And indeed, this would, this is what I call, by strengthening all the value chain actors, you end up with what I would call, you even the playing field, and you balance the buyer-seller power dynamics, so that whether you are selling or you are buying, you are empowered to negotiate, so that you, at the end of it, you must be able to make a profit. And that is where I believe, given who is hosting us, Infosys knows and understands what is profit making. If Infosys didn't make profit, I don't think they'd be here. And that is where I'm pinning my hopes. Now, having said that, what are my expectations? I think I've got a quite very straightforward. I think I'm the simplest of everybody in here. My expectations are, and I'm going to read it so that I don't miss it, is to establishment of information and communication-based commercial opportunities to bridge the knowledge gap at the extension farmer interface, enhance market access for agri-based opportunities and minimize risks for each and everybody across. Now, if those are, that is my big expectations. I've got 8 simple expectations. First one, an agreement from this consultation to move forward. 2, once agreed to move forward, identify specific opportunities. Once we have identified the specific opportunities, we develop a production to consumption framework, identify the processes and the functions for each opportunity. We identify the processes and the functions for each opportunity. And then based on this, identify the actors who will be able to deliver on each opportunity based on their core business and their core mandate. Core mandate, the public sector. Core business, the private sector. Okay. Then prepare a matrix to show the roles and the responsibilities of these actors within these opportunities that you have identified. And then, Billy, you have to figure out to put together some proposal. Now, in this cocktail, there are 2 leaders I expect. We need the glue to hold this platform of these actors. And secondly, and most important, we need a driver. I don't know who it is. I repeat, we need a glue to hold our platform for this value, for these opportunities, and we need a driver to drive the whole process. Who will that be? I've got no idea. But after this, tomorrow afternoon, I'll go away and I'll wait for an email which will come from, I hope, Dilip, and I will take it on from there. Thank you very much.